it's Amanda, and I'm coming to you with day 30 of 30 Inks 30 Days, the very last day of our 30 Inks month. Can't believe we've already reached the end, and I know what you're thinking. Amanda, why haven't you shown off your WingSung 3003 yet? Well, there's a good reason for it, because I love the ink that is in this pen, and I didn't want to not use it, and then I remembered because I used the sample that my friend sent, so I had to buy a bottle of it. But this bottle purchase was inspired by the sample that I completely used up from my dear Creepy Nibs. So this pen and ink combo is courtesy of my dear sweet wonderful friend Creepy Nibs, and I know a lot of you know and love them as well, and they haven't been making pen videos lately, but that's okay, I don't care, they're still my best friend. So anyway, yeah, so we have an ink that they have given me and the pen that they have given me. This is my desert island pen. If I was stuck on a desert island, I would have this. My list has grown by a few. I'd probably take like a 3 or 5 pen case, but this would definitely be, if I was running from a burning building, I'd grab this pen. Like, I'd probably actually also add my Visconti Homo sapiens. I'd add some pens to it, but this would be the very first one that I'd get, because this is the one that has the most amount of sentimental value. Do I have more expensive pens? Yes. Do I care? No, because this is the very first pen friend gift that I ever got from one of my very favorite people. I talk about them all the time, you hear about them all the time, and yeah, that's just the way it is. So we're gonna end off the month with what has been one of my favorite pen and ink combos for a very long time. This is my WingSung 3003. It has an extra fine nib that I've kind of like opened and bent to crap, and it's kind of more like a fine medium now. And we're going to be using Van Dieman's Tassie Seasons Black Truffle. This is from the winter season, and yeah, it's just, they sent me a sample as part of my birthday pen friend package, and I have just been using it in this pen nonstop. I can't get over the combination. I have refilled it. I used the whole it was a 4 ml sample from Van Ness. I used that whole sample, had to buy a bottle. Yeah, I just can't. This is a current permanent pairing at the moment. That could change eventually, but for right now I'm loving it. So 30 inks, 30 days, day 30. Is it the flashiest ink to end a month on? No. Do I care? No. Yeah, I hemmed and hawed about using this, and then I was like, wait, the original sample came to me from my dear friendo. I would not have the bottle of ink if it weren't for the sample provided to me by my dear friendo. So, ink is Van Dieman's Tassie Seasons Winter Black Truffle. The pen, with an extra fine-ish nib. This is actually my favorite pen to write in my journal, because the nib is so small and it just fits in the teeny tiny little squares so nicely. Even though I tend to journal more during a 30 inks month, because I like having the rainbow color in my journal, but overall actual usage, this is my favorite pen to use. And if it's a non-30 inks month, this is usually the pen that I'm using. This is a really nice, it's like a blackish color, but it's like a black brown gray sort of color. It's just, I mean, it actually looks like truffle. I mean, it reminds me of like actual truffles, like not like the candy, but like I think they're found in the ground. Are they considered a fungus? I'm not sure. But yeah, it's beautiful. I'm gonna color those in with this pretty ink. This also makes a good work ink. And because I'm a Van Diemen's fangirl, it's just so pretty. I love it so much. This is not, like I said, not like a color that I thought that I would ever like super love. Well, I don't think I actually said that, but this is not like a color that you would think that, like, do you look at this color and think Amanda? No, you don't. But I just love the combination, specifically in this pen. Like, I don't even think I've used this ink in any other pen yet. It's just been in this one. I think I actually need to get a new converter for this pen because it seems like this converter likes to leak. But like I use this pen so much. This is probably my most used pen. I'm not even joking. Yeah. So I forgot to do splats because I'd already had the pen filled. I filled it already off camera because it is a mess. I syringe fill it because a lot of times when I try to fill it through the nib and feed, it doesn't, like, just catches air bubbles. And I know that means something. But yeah, so I just syringe fill it, but then you see like it leaks. I don't know. It's a well-loved, well-used, worn-out pen, and I freaking love it. But yep, we do have to do some splats though, because that's what we do here at a 30 Inks 30 Days. And we're just gonna splat this page. I don't care. It's dark. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. Can I get any spots on this? Nope, we've used it all up. We've used it all up. I love it though. I love it so much. So we'll let this dry off to the side and we'll do our Maruman paper. I don't even know if that spot was in frame because I just realized I'm zoomed so far in, but that's okay. This pen ink does not really want to write on this paper for some reason. Pen, ink. The nib does have some railroading, partly because I think the feed is trying to catch up, but also because I have been really hard on this nib. Because I tried widening it, and I think the tines, they haven't sprung, but I don't think they're, like, you can even see, I think, like, my nib kind of, like, it seems like it kind of, like, goes up a little bit. It doesn't come off the feed, but it does bend up a little bit. I've just been really rough on this pen. Van Diemen's. And the tines, like, open up pretty easily now. Nog. Thank you, my dear. Thank you, friendo. But yeah, you can see. Now, let me zoom back out. It's just like a really, like, pretty brownish gray. And I can't get enough of it. I cannot get enough of it. It's so pretty. That looks so messy. Anyway, yes, so this is my pen and ink combo, and I sort of purposely saved this for last because not only because I was hemming and hawing about if I could use it based on my own arbitrary rules or what I would do with it or whatever, but also I will use this combination going forward for a long time. I mean, I'll use that with a lot of these, to be honest, but this is like a sticking combination. So let's take a look at our splats, which of course are still drying because I just did them.
looks like we might get some like color on color, so like some sort of black sheen in the spots where there is some heavy put down. We'll see what happens when these dry, but yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so sad that the month is over and we're not going to have daily videos anymore, but I do have lots of stuff in the pipeline. So lots of stuff in the pipeline. We've got ink shelf videos to do. We've got other stuff that I've been working on. Finishing up what we have left of the Sailor Ink studio. Yeah, we've got stuff coming. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'm not going anywhere. So thank you again, dear friendo, for this combination today. And also thank you again, everybody, for a lovely Pen Friend Appreciation Month. It's been really nice using things that you all have sent me. I don't know. I waxed poetic a couple days ago, but I just love you all so much, and I'm so grateful that you're in my life and that you're watching my silly little videos, and I'm glad that you enjoy them and have fun here, and I don't know. I just want this to be a place that's a good time and like a retreat from whatever crap is going on in your life. You can sit down and watch me play with pens and maybe be inspired to play with your own pens. I know a lot of people have loved that the ink, what was it called, the ink dumping video. I've seen a lot of you have tagged me on Instagram on some of your creations, and I love it. I'm so glad that you took that time, or that you took that video as the fun it was supposed to be. And I hope that you have a wonderful July and August. I know I'm not going anywhere. I'll see you maybe tomorrow or the next day. I haven't decided what day that will be out yet, but we'll do a recap. We'll kind of flip through this. We'll look at all of our ink splats. We'll take a look at the Hobonichi flip through and just recap our month. But I just really wanted to say thank you on the last day of the month, in case you don't watch that recap, that I'm really glad you're here. And yeah, whether you've just found me or you've been here forever or whatever, like, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. I really mean it. And I love you. And I will talk to you again very soon with another video. But I won't see you for another 30 inks until September. We get a 2-month break. 2-month break. Although it won't be a break for me. It's not like I'm going to stop making videos. That's crazy. That's silly. Silly, guys. Anyway, I'm going to go now. But thank you again for watching these videos and for being here. And, and thank you, my dear, sweet, wonderful Creepy Nibs. I wouldn't be on the silly YouTubes without you, so thank you so much. I love you all, and I will see you tomorrow, or later, or whenever. Take care. Love you, bye!